So let's bring on board Nitin, Soni and try and understand really what this could spell for Bharti. Nitin, hi, good morning. What really do you think is the reason for this credit rating downgrade coming in from Moody's?
Thanks for having me on the show. So I can't really comment on the other rating agencies, but we have a rating of BBB- with a stable outlook on Bharti. And our stable outlook is based on our premise that we believe that there is going to be a tariff recovery in 2019 in the Indian mobile sector. Secondly, we believe that Bharti's management is committed to a BBB- rating, and they would raise money by selling some of their assets, including the IPO of the African entity and the stake dilution in the Indus Infra company. So that will relieve some of the pressures on the leverage and on the balance sheet.
I think Bharti's debt, especially the senior unsecured loans, unsecured notes, which are shorter dated debt securities, are at risk?
No, when we say we are at a BBB-, it's an investment grade rating. Although the rating headroom is low, as we believe that its FFO adjusted net leverage of 2.5 times will be very close to in end of FY19. But as I said before, the company does have a good cash generation ability, given the fact its diversified nature of its operations. It's almost one-third coming from Indian mobile, one-third from Africa, and one-third from the other segments in the Indian operations, including tower, enterprise, and TV and others. So they do have a good cash generation. What we see right now is that Indian mobile sector profitability is depressed because of the competition from Reliance Jio. But on the other hand, the African operations have been performing well. The EBITDA is going to grow 30% this year. So to some extent, the growth in EBITDA from Africa is offsetting the growth in the Indian mobile operations. But our expectations overall for 2019 is to have a tariff recovery and equity to be raised in terms of planned asset sale at the Bharti Airtel level, which would keep the leverage below 2.5 times in FY20.
So, Nitin, I'm not going to request you to comment on what some other rating agency is doing. But for a rating agency, when they give a junk rating to any paper, that means that they essentially are saying that the asset has risk of defaulting, right? Very simply?
No, we do have a rating scale which ranges from AAA to all the way to restrictive default and default. And a junk rating starts from BB plus and below. So it goes all the way from BB plus, BB flat, BB-, and then the single B category. So when we rate a company at BB, we are essentially saying that this company's credit risk is high and in the BB category level when we compare it to other peers in the same industry. But Bharti is rated at an investment grade, which is BBB-. It is relatively a good rating because, as you know, the Indian sovereign is also rated at BBB-. So what we are saying is that Bharti's credit risk is as strong as the Indian sovereign as of now.
Thank you for that explanation. I just wanted your thoughts as to how should one read into this kind of a rating. Okay,